Good evening, it's Canical 369 here. It's Monday the 21st of October and it is 1944, about 45 PM GMT time in the UK. Right, first, terms and conditions. Right, listen, for TikTok's terms and conditions, this is for entertainment purposes only and should only be taken for that, as it's my opinion and my opinion only, and like I say, all that I say should be researched yourself, and like I say, not be taken as fact. Right, anyway, so I was watching a film that I hadn't watched in a number of years. This film came out when I was born, 1972. Deliverance. And when I watched it, I was quite shocked actually, because obviously I'm aware, like so many other people out there, of MK Ultra, TV programming, yeah, the film industry and how they sort of project things that are going to happen in the future. Yeah, so Deliverance. Imagine my surprise when I hadn't watched this film since I was, in my early, very early teens, probably, probably not even that 10, 11 sort of thing, because I had access to a friend who, his parents owned a video shop, so we used to get free films, to watch, to watch rather than hire, and, and sometimes, sneak out the odd horror as kids do. Anyway, so to my surprise, imagine when I'm watching it yesterday and the film, I didn't put two and two together, because obviously Georgia, sadly suffering so much out there near the Appalachian Mountains. I believe it's in the same sort of area, but not the exact, but still, when you watch that film, if you haven't watched it, please watch it, Deliverance. If you've watched it, then re-watch it. That's all I'm going to say. If you haven't seen that film in 20, 30 years, then please re-watch it, and you'll see exactly what I'm going on about. The town sort of flooded, mysteriously. There was something to do with a quarry, but, let's not go down that. The town flooded, and there was numerous mentions of thousands of unalived, corporations, floating corporations, corpses, those thousands mentioned in this film. And also the sheriff in the film wanted this kept quiet so the locals didn't panic or anything, and they basically just gonna flood them. Strangely, like what's going on today, or has gone on, today, or not today, but in the last month. Anyway, and then when you get to the last part of the film, they're driving out a vehicle on the back of a wide lorry, and obviously it's a religious building, but it was the only building that was taken out of the area, and then the rest of the people were left to their own demise, shall I say. Anyway, like I say, I haven't put this connection together because, like I say, this was years ago when I watched that film, when I was, very young, not very young child, but, like early teenage years, if that, sort of 12, it's all that sort of age. Anyway, like I say, it was a massive, massive shock when I watched it yesterday and connected the two and thought, oh my God, Georgia as well, and, the Appalachian Mountains, and the flood and everything, okay, it wasn't done, directed by, but it might as well have been, probably they didn't know exactly what they were going to use, I don't know, but I think this has been well, obviously a lot of people have the same opinion as me as well on this one, and, these things are sort of organised or whatever, to happen. That's my beliefs, like I say, anyway. And, sadly, it's funny how it was mining as well. There was lots of coincidental things, and there shouldn't be not that many coincidences in one film. That's all I'm going to say, and like I say, please, if you haven't seen it, please go and watch it, Deliverance. It's like I say, the old 1972 version, because there are other films called The Deliverance and Deliverance is and things like that. So there's lots of films with that same sort of title, but it's actually the old one with Burt Reynolds, 1972. Like I said, I can't remember the producer, but yeah, watch it and you'll see exactly what I mean. And for the people out there that already remember it, if you haven't, like I say, seen it in 20 or 30 years, watch it again and then think about what's just happened this long ago. Anyway, love, peace, unity. Thank you again for all my followers. For every single person that follows me, that spurs me on, because I don't earn anything out of this, neither do I want anything. I just want to try and educate people and help people and, join dots, because that's what's happening. It seems to be happening, isn't it, anyway? Sadly. Anyway, this is, like I say, so thank you to every single one of my followers. I really appreciate you, and like I say, thank you for following me. And like I say, I don't charge, I won't ever charge, and just getting the love out there. So like I say, beauty skin deep. There is no dividing colour, creed, nation, nationality, things like that. Well, there is a divide that's put there by certain people, but not by the actual real people, the people with compassion, soul, empathy, Anyway, like I say, love, peace, unity to every single one out there. Tanner Cole 369.